Dear friends, good morning, namaskar, adab, sat sri akal. You are welcome in part 29 of the series. Before we start, let us see what we have covered in part 28, where we have discussed about new opportunities and steps taken by the government under MSME. Now government came with an amendment in IBC through an ordinance on 4th April 21 and its rules and regulation is also notified on 9th April. This is called pre-packaged insolvency resolution process and it is only for MSME. Those are registered under section 7 subsection 1 of MSMED Act 2006. As per new definition of MSME, all the LLPs and companies, whether they are private limited or public limited, having investment in plant and machinery and equipment for rupees 50 crores and turnover should not be more than 250 crore are eligible if there is a default of rupees 10 lakh or more. In case of MSME, the banks are not considering restructuring when account turned NPA as per RBI and their own norms. But in some cases, bank can propose OTS. The OTS is only proposed when the account become NPA. But restructuring is not considered if account become NPA. But if account is about to become NPA, at that time restructuring is considered in some cases. In PPIRP is a complete restructuring that is to under the seal of the NCLT. However, in case of restructuring with banks, it is partial and limited to one bank. PPIRP is initiated by MSME with a BRP. BRP is Basic Resolution Plan. If it has default of rupees 10 lakh or more. In case of CIRP, the application is normally moved by FC under section 7, by OC under section 9 and by CD under section 10. But in this case, the CD is only moving the application. How it is different from IBC? In PIRP, the management continues with CD. However, in the case of CIRP, management transferred to IRP. Time limit in case of PPIRP, the maximum limit is 120 days. But in case of CIRP, the maximum limit is 330 days. Here, BRP is to be prepared by CD even before initiation of PPIRP. But no such provision is in IBC. So in this case, we have seen it is very clear once it becomes a PPIRP, then the entire management of the company is with the continuous in operation with the current management. Here OC should be fully paid in PPIRP. And haircut is only between capital of CD and loan amount of FC. Hence, OC are fully protected. But this is not in the case of CIRP. Because in CIRP, haircut also has to be taken by the OCs. Details of the act will be discussed in the next part. In part 29, we will appear with the new and latest issues. I am eagerly waiting for your comments, suggestions, questions to be taken up in the next part if given on Yudhishthir's Gyan Ganga. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if it is free by using your email ID and push bell icon to get notifications immediately after release of next video. That will come by next Friday, Arthat Shukrawar. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you. Shukriya. Bye.